crochet the boxed puff stitch. For this stitch, you'll need a crochet hook and a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor UU for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their woolly worsted washable 100% merino superwash yarn in the color saffron. For this stitch, you'll need to know the following techniques: chain stitch, single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet 4 together, which in this pattern we'll refer to as a puff stitch. To begin this stitch, you must create a foundation chain in multiples of 3 plus 5. Row 1, we're going to begin with a puff stitch into the 5th chain from our hook. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is where we're going. We're going to yarn over and insert our hook, draw through, okay, and we're going to do this a total of 4 times. So yarn over, insert our hook, and draw through. We're looking at a lot of loops here. This is 5 so far. Yarn over, insert the loop, draw through, insert the hook, sorry. So that's 7 loops, that's 3. And here's the 4th one, yarn over and draw through. So we've got 9 loops on our hook. Now we're going to yarn over and draw through all 9 loops at once. Okay, and we're going to chain 1 to secure those close. Okay, so you can see we've got our nice little puff stitch there. Now we're going to start our repeat by skipping the next 2 chains. So that's this 1, 2, and we will do a double crochet into the next stitch. Okay, then we will chain 2, 1, 2, and a puff stitch into that same stitch. So just like we did before with our 4 half double crochets, I'm going to draw a little bit extra slack this time. Okay, that's 2 and 3, 4. We'll yarn over and draw through all of those loops there, and we will do a chain 1 to secure it closed. Okay, so we'll repeat this sequence all the way until the last repeat in our row. Alright, when we finish our last repeat, we'll skip the next 2 chains and do a double crochet into the last stitch. And then we'll turn our work. Row 2, we're going to begin by chaining 1. Then we're going to start our repeat by working a double crochet loosely over the next row into the first of the 2 skip stitches in the row below. So that sounds kind of confusing. It's actually this stitch right down here. So we're going to work a double crochet into this stitch. We're going to draw it up really loose. Okay, so we've got these big long strands here, and then we'll work our double crochet as normal. Okay, now we'll do a single crochet into the puff stitch, which is this right here, and we will do a single crochet into the next 2 chain space, which is this right here, and we will repeat this all the way across until the last stitch in our row. So just again, we're going to do our double crochet over into the first of the 2 skip double crochet or chain stitches here, row before. Make sure you draw those up really tall into this puff stitch and then into the 2 chain space. Alright, once we've finished our last repeat, we will do a single crochet into the 3rd chain, 1, 2, 3 of our turn chain from the row before. Right, and then we'll turn our work. Row 3, we're going to begin by chaining 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is going to count as a double crochet and a chain 2. Then we're going to do a puff stitch into this first stitch at the base of our chain. So we will yarn over and draw through 4 times. Yarn over, draw through, yarn over, draw through, yarn over and draw through. That should give you 9 loops on your hook. Then we'll yarn over, draw through all 9 loops at once, and then we'll secure that with a chain stitch. Okay, and now we are going to start our repeat by skipping the next 2 stitches, and then we will do a double crochet into the next stitch. So skip 1, 2, into the next one, then we'll chain 2 and do a puff stitch into that same stitch. Yarn over, draw through, yarn over, draw through, a total of 4 times. Okay, remember you should have 9 loops, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, and then we will yarn over and draw through all 9 loops and secure with the chain stitch. So we'll repeat this sequence all the way across until the last repeat of our row. Alright, when we get to our last repeat, we're going to skip the next 2 stitches and do a double crochet into the last stitch, and then we will turn our work. Now, one thing you should know about this fabric is that it is going to slant to the side. So it should slant to the left, or if you're left-handed, it will slant to the right. So we're going to repeat rows 2 and 3 until we reach our desired length. And that's how you crochet the boxed puff stitch. After a few repeats, your pattern should look like this. Want more New Stitch a Day? Join our VIP email list to get every stitch directly to your inbox. Sign up today at newstitchaday.com/VIP.